355 was the identity code name for the first female spy during the American Revolution. And she was a real person, but her real name remains a mystery to this day. And our consultant and other women who are active agents currently working in the field have said that it is a badge of honor to be referred to as 355 for women working today. So for me, the film being called 355 really is a tip of the hat to the women who were unrecognized, and it's amplifying their power, their strength, their accomplishments, and it's saying thank you.
The title 355 comes from, one of the consultants on our movie who we can't even reference because she actually is herself living a, let's call it secret life. But one of our consultants knows everything about being a field agent operative. And she told us about this term. It's a term that's used today, still, often as a slang term for a female operative, field operative. Really, it's the story of 5 characters coming together to form ultimately what is this family or group or team, whatever you want to call it, of super agents who each have a different skill set, and so they complete each other the same way you would have in a sports movie or you would have in a family drama. It just so happens that they're spies.
Maze, which is played by Jessica Chastain, works with the CIA, and Marie is, I guess, her most equal character in this film in terms of the missions they've done, level of, I guess, work they've done. They're very type A, both of them, very thorough and I don't want to say ruthless, but they're definitely smooth and put their jobs first. They're a little bit they're loners in a way in their lives. Their job is kind of their lives. And so, unsurprisingly, they do not like each other very much from the get-go, because I guess they're too similar in a way. And over the course of this movie, they start to trust each other and gain each other's respect as well. And so it's this beautiful cat and mouse relationship.
Gracie is played by Penélope Cruz, and she is a Colombian psychologist who works for the Colombian Directorate of Intelligence, their CIA. But she's not someone who's a field agent at the beginning of the film. She's actually someone who is a psychologist who sits in an office back in Colombia, and when agents come back from being in the field, she analyzes them, and she tries to help them through their post-traumatic stress and whatever else they have to deal with. And for the first time, she is forced, because of circumstances, to be out in the field herself and have to deal with the trauma that she's only really heard about.
Bingbing has an air of mystery about her, and the incredible thing about that character is when Mace and the other woman meet her, they realize they're a little bit out of their league on all aspects. I mean, she has incredible computer skills, hacking skills, and she's also an incredible field agent.
Part of what is exciting about the film is that each one of us comes from a different country and speaks a different language, and we have all these different language skills that are being put to use in this movie. So from the get-go, you feel like this film has an international scope and an international story that hopefully will appeal to a very broad audience.
355 takes place all over the world. We see Colombia and the United States and England and Paris and Morocco and Shanghai. I've always been very outspoken about how women in the film industry have been treated in the past, and we're continue to be treated. And it was important for me to make a film where we had actresses not just for hire, but as owners, to have ownership over their work.
She's just someone who, one, has great creative ideas, obviously, both as an actress and as a storyteller, but also is as driven as the character she plays. And like her character, any boundary, any no, any challenge is not something that she takes as a no. It's something she takes as, I guess, like I say, a challenge. And so having her on your side is an extraordinary thing because she's just so strong and driven and focused and determined. And for me, as the director, that's the kind of producer you want.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.